This is our VH1 era.
From the Isle of Previously.
Conspiracy theory.
Doo-doo-doo.
I'm on Sexy Watch.
Skull Watch.
Clone watch.
Tyron.
Read alert.
Tyra 2 list.
Double.
Captions crunch.
It's so nice to wear.
You want to wear that top?
My hair bill.
Working models who are working.
It's good, it's round. 24.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our final tie-overs because we are in another great episode of Pod Lead'em, aka America's Next Top Model Podcast spelled backwards. My name is Hannah Jane Ginsburg, and I think that Nomi was an iconic figure.
That really caught me. I'm Jada B. Crumpin. You're not the only one that is an individual here.
And I'm Lex Basile Price, and trash, please.
My backup quote,
Yes!
absolutely.
Oh, there's so much to talk about in this episode. Cycle 24, Episode 3, Beauty is a Trademark. Is it?
All of these titles sound like B-sides of your favorite artist.
Ooh,
like, if you told me Kelly
yes.
Clarkson, Beauty as a Trademark was like a second album thing we just never singled, I'd believe you.
From that, specifically from the early thousands era.
Yeah, breakaway era.
Mm-hmm.
So clearly I've retitled it, The Contestant Who is No Longer Welcome in Scotland.
But if you're welcome in the Lead'em pod,
Yeah.
as
you all
everyone
are.
is, as
Mhm.
long as you have at least $1, you can go to Spotify.click and then you do
Podcast
another
Click, go,
thing.
go.
Just like Ellen.
But onward.
Ooh.
Maybe.
Trying to buy the rights back to the photos that they let Top Model have. Oh, Ellen. Ellen is a good name.
Mm.
You know what's
Ellen
fun?
Ripley, all-timer.
You know what's-
Ooh.
it's fun if you were in Ellen and you wanted to have a party, is you could get a lot of Elle magazines and then just like print it
Put an
in.
N.
Put it in on the end of that.
Put an N on
It'd
it.
be really fun.
This previously on gave us 4 things that we need to know.
Mm.
Ivana, not good.
Sad.
Liberty, Trump. Cora, gorge.
Mm.
And Maggie, kook.
Truly. Also, I think it's odd. I want us to have, and I know we're going to, because she's endlessly discussable as well as her edit. We don't have to discuss it now, but what does this show want us to think about Liberty?
Don't know.
Because the show is getting to the point where I'm like, is the show pro-Trump? Because they only show the woman succeeding.
Also, it's
Yes.
hard to parse with Liberty. You see the moment where she becomes concerned about the character she has picked.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, babe, you did that.
Also, let us talk about the changing landscape of how we watch Top Model.
Let's.
Oh.
Y'all, we joke a lot about the potential power that this podcast has. It's always ironic. We know that
Yeah.
we are a lovely little podcast, but our power is probably very limited.
Just
but
chugging along in our little lane.
But now I'm suspicious that
I'm also suspicious.
that we've embedded ourselves into one Hulu Twink.
I hope they're on prep.
Yep. That is like 30 years old and drunk with power at the Hulu helm.
Yeah, they've been biding their time.
Mm-hmm. Because we discussed, let's say you're watching this in the future. You're
Mhm.
listening to us, I mean, in the future. Hulu got rid of Cycle 23 2 episodes before we were done with Cycle 23.
They sure did.
And as Lex likes to say, we had to sail the high seas
Mhm.
Yep.
to complete that cycle for y'all. And we thought we had prepped forever. The boat was ready.
Yes.
The cannons were loaded for
Yep.
sailing the high seas of Cycle 24 because it's never been anywhere.
Not once.
I think 23 was on Netflix by itself like 2 years ago without 24. 24 truly has never been
anywhere.
Yeah.
But then, and you can also find 23 like here and there,
Mhm.
like in like different boats.
Yeah.
Cycle 24 is still hard to do. So Cycle 24 was put back, or for the first time, not even back, on Hulu right before our first episode 1 recap episode released. So
it felt like they just didn't know, the Twink didn't know what our recording schedule was.
Yeah. They misread the Google Calendar.
Yeah, and they were like, oh, they probably do it basically 1 or 2 days before. I got him. Love my pod leader. This is weird, right? Like, it's
so
legitimately
weird.
So weird.
Because now you can watch along, which is the much better way to experience our podcast in real time, I think.
Well,
yes.
And I was so sad.
Better for us.
To think of going through this last season without captions crunch.
That was my first thought.
Yep. And then we got such a good one right at the top of the episode.
Ooh.
One of my new favorites is all clamoring.
Ooh.
That's
Love
a
a model
classic
clamor.
caption.
Also, they had to clearly put these up really quickly because a lot of times they caption everybody as just model.
Model.
Yeah, they have not learned the names
There's
yet.
a beautiful caption where it says, hi, models, and then it says, models, hi.
There's also a full spoiler because of a captions crunch.
Yeah.
A full in-episode spoiler. It's gorgeous.
I will say, this is the first time we're getting, like, serious B-roll of LA in that same VH1 New York style.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
Give it to the production team. That was, like...
Pretty gorgeous. Pretty amazing race levels of, like, cinematography.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And we have one other Pod Leadum News Desk update. Y'all won't believe what happened to me. So I was watching a YouTube series on the wrong series of movies.
Okay.
You do not know what that is. These are Lifetime movies that all have the word wrong in the title. So they start with pretty normal titles. The Wrong Man, The Wrong Son, The Wrong
Babysitter.
Mistress. Yeah.
I'm assuming.
Now they're up to stuff like The Wrong Life Coach, The Wrong Tennis Instructor.
Perfect.
They all, and I mean all, in
The
some
wrong HVAC repairman.
But, Hannah, you joke, it might be there. There's been like over 30 or something. Vivica A. Fox is in all of them.
Yes.
What?
Her role is everything from one line to the star.
I love that.
She also produces all of them. She also, in the universe of the show, references Vivica A. Fox. So Vivica A. Fox is a separate person.
I can't wait till she goes full meta and does the wrong Vivica A. Fox. And she plays 2 of herself.
The Wrong Viv. Oh, it is actually about Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and it's about Aunt Viv controversy, but it's as though it's Vivica A. Fox.
No, there has to be a series of the wrong Viv, the wrong Fox, and then finally just the wrong Vivica A. Fox.
And then and you might be like, that's fun, JW. What a neat little...
What a nugget.
What a little distraction. How does this relate to my Top Model podcast? So then, as this YouTube series was going on, I was enthralled, and I realized all of these movies have recurring actors. None as big as Vivica. But there's one that we'll recognize because one of the handsome guys that appears as many characters...
The wrong handsome guy.
is Model Rib.
What?
From Cycle 4's pillow shoot.
Rib.
I will tell you a little bit about Rib Hillis.
The wrong rib.
So Rib Hillis was way more famous than we thought they were.
Ribbless.
And really should have gotten more laurels. Because this is the funniest, this is their IMDb thing. Rib Hillis is an accomplished actor, host, producer, and model with a long and diverse career that only appears to be getting better. And has modeled for Versace, Armani, Hugo Boss, Ferré, Vogue, GQ, Esquire, and Men's Health.
And he has to do that bra commercial?
All the shoots.
And they still list America's Next Top Model, but it was like the only time they were themselves. Someone was just friends with Rib because this was like...
Yeah.
Top Model was too small for Rib Hillis. And we finally discovered it's Rib.
Rib.
Not Riv. It's not Viv and Riv.
Mm-hmm.
It's Viv
Would
and
love.
Rib. And I was just like, how do I recognize this man? And then they said Rib, and I was like,
Because no one else in the history of the world has ever been named Rib.
Yeah. And I was like, honestly, what great SEO.
Yeah.
The wrong rib. Oh no.
That's what I'm saying.
I love that Cora hates this picture as much as we do.
Well assessed, Cora.
This is the part where you smile, Cora.
Also, the full side-eye head swivel for Rio when she is standing directly next to Cora is so funny. Like, you can just look at her. You didn't need to do all that.
Rio knows how edits work.
True.
Rio also knows how to tie a makeover head wrap.
And how to
Gorgeous.
accessorize it.
I think the
Gorgeous.
best. I think
Yes.
the best makeover wrap has ever looked.
Yeah.
Stunning.
The only one that if you hadn't watched the show and didn't know what was coming, I'd be like, oh, that's just what she wore.
Yes.
It's not beanie.
With a
I'm
tuft
so
out.
cold.
And then Tyra May.
I'm never gonna get over Ring Tyra lurking on screen, ready to crawl out at a moment's notice.
Right before Creepy Tyra Bell, Lex's Sandra Watch has an update. Because she steps in to correct that boot situation on Rio. Everyone is giving Rio bad advice, and then just like Lex would be like, no, the black ones. Everyone else,
Let me
You're
fix
wrong.
this.
you have to stop.
If you ever wondered how gay I was as a child, my mother would ask me what shoes went with what outfit.
That's a good mom-gay-kid relationship. I like that.
Tyra May.
That Vega is casually dressed for this in leather pants and a leopard print camo just tells you everything
Work.
you need to know.
Why was the ADR on this Tyra mail so awful?
I don't know.
Have we ever had an ADR in a Tyra mail? Like, that's already recorded.
No, we've surmised that sometimes we might be seeing the video later. you
Sure.
know?
Also, if you told me that these were live to tape, I would believe you.
Well,
Well, these are very clearly all done at the exact same time. Like,
Yes.
there's going to be no outfit switcheroos from Tyra.
Unless Lex and I
Unless-
finally get confirmation
Towel
that we are
robe.
not crazy.
I wonder if it'll be after an episode where clearly something went awry and Tyra had to really quickly re-record one.
and we get the return of tie-overs.
Woo! And yet also the fusion with trademark style.
Yeah.
It's a
Doesn't
nice
really-
little kiss.
I don't know. It doesn't really fuse for me.
I kind of like the acknowledgement that we changed that, but Tyra's like, it's still a tie over though.
It makes me a little sad because I remember back in Top Model Yore when people got to pick their own personal style, their own trademark style that they were then helped to refine as recently as last cycle.
Yeah.
So this feels a little sad that they're being told what their full trademark style is going to be.
See, I would challenge that slightly, that I feel like Top Model is at its best when it's just telling people who they are. Sort of, as a show.
What can I say? I miss contestants just adding chic to things for no reason.
I don't miss that.
Model. Model chic.
Chic.
Model.
Chic model?
I love that we get actual Tyra level descriptions where some of these are a makeover and some of these are just whimsy. What Tyra thinks this is.
She looks so activated before she's about to announce these. Did this feel to y'all like the oops all punishment box of tie-overs?
Yeah. She said, I don't know if the contract's going to be renewed. It's time for all my ideas.
Let's be mean to everyone. See how they react.
I pause it right now. The best makeover reveals we ever got was that cycle where the correspondent came on and found the emails.
Yes.
And then
yes,
then they read the emails. The email that didn't contain one of the makeovers, that was our
Yes.
best reveal.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
For sure.
It is weird, though, to get the tie-overs in a Tyra mail, embedded within a Tyra mail.
Instead of like another fun system.
Yeah.
I always kind of liked it. They only did this some cycles, but I liked it when the makeovers were revealed, but not who got what.
Yes.
Yes,
I thought
like
that created
too.
a low key kind of drama and discussion talking
But
point
could,
for everyone.
but could they have done this time? Could you imagine someone getting one of them? But like, who is that? Who could that be?
Only if it's the full description and everyone just looks at that contestant like, well...
Oh, I was thinking of a different one, but I also like that one.
Oh, sure.
I do kind of like for the contestants that they can react because it's not live. They can actually have the real reaction.
A conversation.
That's a good point, actually. Oh, you mentioned earlier how activated Tyra is. The opposite, Ivana, dulled expression throughout this entire thing that they cut to 3 times.
Oh, buddy. I'm relieved by the end of this episode because it was a hostage situation.
Yeah.
So Sandra is getting a blunt, long bob. For some reason, the show has still not figured out the word lob.
And Sandra reacts like I think I did, where she's like, oh, what?
She also looked ready to receive an award. She looked like she was waiting to have it announced.
I got the bob. One person gets the bob.
Brendy K gets...
No, not Brendy K. Just
Here.
Brendy.
She lost that K. Got shaved off.
Tyra will never say K again. And I think it's bullying.
Especially because we get the hardest confirmation
in
the world.
We sure do, because we were right.
So Brendy gets...
And then someone else says, shavy, shavy.
Ivana gets afro-tightening.
And I love that you hear someone immediately in the background go, afro-tightening? Because it's not a thing.
I looked it up, not a thing.
Yeah, I was afraid I was going to be ignorant too, so I Googled that. I was like, there's a very short list of people using this phrase, and it's mostly Tom Model. But let's say it right now, because it'll come up later. What they're doing is cutting the color out.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. This is when we get this weird sitting on the boardwalk waterfront picture of Ivana that is so odd that they didn't crop the date out.
Right?
Because it looks like a screenshot from a VHS recording.
I love when they do that.
Christina's getting our first punishment makeover.
With a story about the punishment.
Mm-hmm. You had such a colorful exchange with Law during casting week. You need hair to match that. Highlighter hair. And Christina acts like she knows what that means.
Also, I'm going to say it right now. If you heard highlighter hair, the color I would think is yellow.
Yellow. Mm-hmm.
Famously the most highlighter color.
Yes.
And this is because Tyra is aware of the Jenners now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
The celebrity references from Tyra this episode are insane.
And then we get the color trio.
Yeah.
Christiana, platinum. Vega, bubblegum pink.
Haven't learned their lesson.
Nope.
The show has not learned its lesson.
At least this time it's going to be a solid color, I suppose.
And then the one we all remembered.
The only quote I remember from this entire cycle, because it's so silly.
Liberty, you voted red, so you're going red.
And the best part about this is that at first, Liberty is confused because Liberty either clearly didn't vote or didn't vote Republican.
Oh my God, could you imagine?
Because you hear her say, oh, because I'm pro-Trump, that's why. Because she forgot.
Could you imagine a world where Liberty went into the voting booth, and it's one of those old-timey ones with a curtain. Mm-hmm. She just stood there and then walked out.
I did it, Dad.
Do you want a sticker? No. Don't ask why.
I made a... She gets the one for kids that says I'm a future voter. I will, I guess, probably, eventually. I realized I made a connection between recordings. Liberty is reverse side of the coin, London.
Oh.
London street preached and was like, and that's a thing I am, and I'm a good person. And Liberty came in and was like, I voted for this thing, and everyone's gonna think I'm a terrible person, huh? That's fun. You'll never bring it up again, so I only have to do it for auditions, right?
Right?
I love this coin that is like the merging of England and America, of London on one side, Liberty on the other.
All right, call it London or Liberty.
This is also the episode that made me think, and maybe this is just a thing my brain is doing because it knows we're on the last cycle, that Liberty looks a lot like Melrose.
A little bit.
Apparently my brain has decided that every contestant gets a previous top model doppelganger.
It's like an encore.
What's so funny is if I remember Melrose's update, I think these political affiliations switcherooed as they both got older.
Ships passing.
Didn't Melrose get really conservative?
Yes, and weird.
Yes.
Okay.
But really, what arises from Liberty's makeover at this point is that we actually are starting to get Kyla's storyline.
Kyla, who in the censoring of the show, it sounds like she calls Trump a fuck. Because I have no idea what she said. And I'm starting to adore Kyla.
Yes.
The way Kyla is just like, no, bad.
If you vote for him, you're either ignorant or a bad person.
Yeah, and just calls out misbehavior right when it happens without letting it fester and is very direct.
Actually has the receipts of activism, seemingly.
Yes.
Like, we've seen multiple different photos now.
With different signs.
Yeah. And no matter how you personally, listener, feel about that, Kyla's who she thinks she is aligning with who she's presenting as.
Yes.
Which is such a relief on the show.
But also when you look at it as opposed to Liberty, who is not all in.
I can't wait. There is going to be a future episode where Liberty says something so stank, and we're all going to be like, well, we tried.
This episode is that episode, to be fair.
It's just not, it's as always with Liberty, it's not what you expect the stink.
Because I will say, we had some listeners who were like, you're being really kind to Liberty. She's spewing some hot, bad, destructive nonsense. And I was like, I just don't take her seriously. She's too dumb of a person.
I argue.
It doesn't seem like the other contestants take her that seriously either.
I also argue, I am calling her nickname so far is Tiny Terror.
A menace.
But it has nothing to do with the political beliefs being shown, because we aren't getting them shown.
And I shouldn't have said she's too dumb. What I mean is the show treats her in this, dumb way, that she's there to be a prop, you know?
Erin is next. She gets long, wavy hair. Bring on the yak. Excuse me?
Huh?
Legitimately
Who?
didn't understand the context of that.
Yak
Didn't
hair?
understand it.
Yak hair?
Is that like a phrase?
Yak
thing?
hair?
Yaks have hair.
Sure. You know what, Lex? You're right.
I feel like this is my Alyssa Edwards moment, and I'm like, yak hair? I just don't know. What does that mean? It doesn't sound nice.
But then we finally get confirmation that you pronounce it Ryan.
Oh.
Yep.
And it's weave to the floor.
Right
Lie.
down.
Lie.
No, I wish it was. I wish it was literal.
She's getting classic top model. We don't know what to do with you, so we put this long, straight center part weave in.
It's longer than normal, but it's
Sure.
not down to the floor.
It is more extreme than our Tiffany.
Yes.
Yeah. Shanice, new pronunciation, more pronunciation,
Yep.
bigger. Like my girl, Serena Williams.
And this is what I'm talking about with the celebrity references. I don't think of Serena Williams as having one iconic hairstyle.
No.
Serena Williams changes up her look a lot. I
A
feel
lot.
like.
Kind of famously.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's Tyra found a picture and was like,
Yes.
oh, that's my friend. Hey, do you know I'm friends with Serena Williams?
I would just like it so much more if she said, like, Serena Williams is currently rocking. You know, just something like that.
Yes.
Because it's so funny to think of any of these folks as having iconic hairstyles when they're clearly someone who changes it all the time.
Yeah, or like, you'll look just as banging as Serena Williams.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it references that.
I think there are also plenty of people to reference for big curly hair where it is very
Sherry Shepherd.
Kathy Najimy.
or even if there's just an era where they like Beyonce had that big curly hair era that's very identifiable.
The bidet era?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I actually wish it was Sherry Shepherd. Because it's
Noted
such a specific
fashion
reference, but
icon.
also she iconically does have that
She does.
hairstyle.
Huh?
Then Kyla is going brown. She's already brown.
I was about to
With
say,
a
is it
couple
the
of tracks.
Spoiler alert, Kyla gets a great deep conditioning treatment.
Yes.
Kyla gets her hair finished,
Mhm.
finessed.
But they get the sun in removed.
Yes.
But what's wild is Kyla's like, what the fuck? Brown?
Looking at her own hair like, what?
Yeah, she's like grabbing it like,
Y'all, am I blonde?
Do I know what brown is?
you're going brown because you voted brown.
I wish they were all that. Vega, you voted pink, so you're going pink.
Christiana, you voted platinum, so you're going platinum. Christiana, you got a platinum card, so you're going platinum card. Vega, you chewed bubblegum, so you're going bubblegum.
Cora, going Cora.
This is Tyra, if it is live to tape, George glassing all of this.
Yes.
She lost the list and she's like, bubblegum, Vega, bubblegum. Ryan, weave to the floor.
Mhm.
And there's a yak statue in the background. Aaron. Yak.
And then she gets to Rio and she just sees platinum again.
Oh, we're wrapping up? You told me to end it? Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. But hello. But before we get to Rio's, the worst makeover, because she was so much better before. But Cora has a storyline where she, quote, gets the Cora.
Uh-huh. And then we get a captions crunch
Yes.
where someone says, and it's mysterious, but captions crunches, and it's just you, which is what happens.
Captions Crunch is now getting Vega's power of seeing slightly in the future, but can do nothing to stop it.
Captions is like, let me remove the suspense.
And Cora, just like watching her picture on the screen, is not pleased.
This is a punishment, once again. No
Yes.
makeover is a punishment.
Yeah.
The expectations are just way too high. I don't understand why they're doing this to her.
They want Cora to already be done with Top Model.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
it's so funny how they're trying to fast track her to victory in a way that she's not done anything.
But I
to
would argue
earn.
not to victory, just
No.
to the next step of her life.
Oh, true. Yeah.
But I don't like it as this excuse to be disappointed in her when she's on
Yeah.
week 3, just like everybody else.
Uh-huh.
And like we said, Rio, bye-bye to hair, hello to platinum,
Mhm.
which I'm going to scream
Bye-bye
about
hair.
later.
Bye-bye
I'm not happy.
hair.
Not
Hello,
happy.
platinum. And Gina, say goodbye to your wig, and then Tyra blows a kiss like she's blowing the wig off Gina's head.
Well, it's also, you're going to say goodbye to her, that wig.
And then we start getting more from Gina, the most we've gotten from her,
Mhm.
where she talks more about her alopecia and also talks about how she's been wearing wigs, I think, since she was 10.
Yes.
She said.
It's really young, as far as I know, for alopecia to
Yeah.
take hold that strongly.
Yeah. And I'll say this, I really, in this episode, having not watched any future ones yet, really like the way Gina both presents information and also handles what is dealt to her.
This is a great episode for Gina.
It really
Yes.
is. Like, because this is like, when she said 10, I
Mhm.
was like, oh, not only has this been affecting you your entire life, but also you've basically only presented having hair to the outside world. This isn't something that's like, I don't know how to say it exactly, but it's not like it's a fresh thing that happened recently that she needs
You're,
to
like,
like
dealing with.
overcome. It feels like she's dealt with it. And she's
And
like,
it's
but
also
this is what
not-
I like to do.
It's not a stylistic choice. in the way that I think wigs can be, where people will switch wigs a lot.
Yes.
This wig is much more a part of her identity than I think wigs can be a lot of the time.
Yeah.
And that's such a tough age. I gotta say, 10 as a girl, that's when you're just really starting to get all the like femininity
Messaging.
stuff. Yep, all of that crap just shoved at you. And that would be such a hard time to have to go through
And
this.
later when she talks about some of the things the kids did and said to her, I was like, this is horrifying.
Yeah.
Bullying at its most literal.
Obviously harder for a girl, I think, in that situation. I mean, obviously it was a different type. I actually have alopecia universalis in my family. My great-grandfather had it. And so every picture I've seen, he died before I knew him, but every picture I've seen of him is just completely like bald, no eyebrows.
Yeah.
But I wonder how that was for like a Persian person.
Oh, that is interesting.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, culturally too, hair can be so
Yes.
so important.
Mhm.
But enough with that. Let's
Yeah,
go
not
into
so good.
stupid.
Liberty.
Immediately in tears. The first to cry.
I would do anything but red.
First of all, I do not believe that
No.
for a second.
And then Rio being like, girl, they're about to shave my whole head. Shut up.
And then
And I have
Liberty-
amazing style and you have nothing, goes unsaid.
And then Liberty says, I'm going to look like a fire crotch.
An ugly, disgusting ginger. Tiny terror.
And then at first it looks like Ryan's trying to comfort Liberty, but then I realize Ryan's holding Kyla back. Because Kyla's like, people have red hair. Cherish Waters.
Cherish Waters comes back and just smacks her in the face.
That would be amazing. The response from Liberty, crying, but I don't.
You monster.
But have you ever thought that Liberty doesn't? Kyla?
This is not a joke. That she's just saying these things is insane.
This
Like,
is
these are her real deep
This is where
beliefs
Yes, her
about
feelings.
red-headed people.
Yeah, notice how different this comes across as when she's talking about being pro-Trump. This is deep-seated, actual beliefs.
this is
Gingers are ugly, disgusting, and evil in Liberty's mind. Trump,
is
who cares?
trash wrapped in garbage thrown in a dumpster. The worst opinion possible. I just love Kyla being like, people have red hair. This
also-
isn't a weird makeover.
It struck me here because this also gets used as a joke later on in the episode.
Uh-huh.
It is so weird, the fixation on pubic hair.
Yeah.
Why did we all agree that this was like an okay thing for us to do?
Also, they didn't dye her pubic hair.
I hope not.
Well, actually, could you imagine? They're like, you voted red, so you're going red. Down under.
I scrolled through all of the colorists at the salon, and one of their specialties. No,
I then, before we head to the salon, there was a moment, because I need to cherish these moments, because I know
cherish
they are not
waters
long
these
for
moments.
this world. I need to cherish one of these moments because they're not long for this world. Vega putting on so much nude lip while maniacally looking at themselves in the mirror before they head to the salon. Chef's kiss.
And we get that footage as someone, as Captions Crunch's model, says, there's tears every day in this house. Cut to Vega. Usually from me. Come here, Christiana. I want a bond. By the way, Christiana, not in this episode, just so
No.
everyone knows.
Nope.
No, platinumed out of existence,
Yeah.
apparently.
And then we get into a fight.
Oh my god.
Have we ever had a fight where I am constantly switching sides so often?
This fight starts stupid, then
Yes.
quickly becomes iconic, then goes to a place where you have no idea what anyone's saying. Stupid to iconic to surreal.
And
Yeah.
what's great about it is that it's one of those classic top model fights that starts sort of between two people, and then one person leaves, like you should do.
It's done.
And then it just becomes between two other people because someone's like, oh, we're doing it. We're finally doing it.
So Christina and Sandra cross paths, and Sandra shoulder checks Christina.
Footage we do not have.
Brushes, I'm gonna guess.
I'm just saying what we're being told.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But I agree with Christina. A simple apology was all that was needed.
But it sounds to me like it was so light that Sandra didn't even notice.
All I say is Sandra did say I did hit her in the shoulder. To give Sandra, I'm not going for Sandra. I realize we're the same person apparently, but
I'm just saying,
I would never go for myself this way.
What's
I'll shoulder check a bitch. I don't care.
Sandra?
Sure.
What's
Okay.
per
Thank
episode?
you. Thank you.
Yeah. Look, would it have been better for in any situation if you even grazed someone to be like, "Oopsies, excuse me."
Yep, that's all you have to say.
But
also in the moment, like, whoa, from Christina would have been helpful. Instead of, it seems like a good 45 seconds has passed when
And
Christina goes, hey, Sandra.
To be fair, maybe she was giving her a grace period. Christina was giving her a grace period of apology.
The 45-second apology grace period, absolutely. Etiquette, thank you. Manners, church.
Have we ever seen in real life someone decide to choose violence like this? Like 40 seconds later, like, you know what? I'm bored.
Am I mad? Christina, are we mad? All 55 of us? We are. All the Christinas are mad. Let's do this.
And then Christina goes out to trap poor Christiana in a conversation that Christiana doesn't want to have.
And then Brandy K shows what a monster Christina is by
with a little
saying,
help from a sepia flashback that we hadn't seen yet.
Yeah, we have the footage of this.
From our favorite overhead kitchen cam.
And it's the rudest little thing I've ever seen.
Oh my goodness.
Christina putting a dirty bowl, like a paper bowl, in front of Brenda Kay going, trash, please.
But the please came so late. She went, trash.
And then
please.
Stands there waiting for it to happen. And then when nothing happens, she goes, please. Like that fixes it.
And then leaves being like, you're growing, Christina.
The only way this wouldn't be wildly rude is if she were a toddler. Like, that's how toddlers learn to request things.
Yeah.
Well, she's a haunted doll.
Yeah, true.
Then the audacity of saying, get out of my face, while one of you is in the pool, separated by a pool deck, a living room, and a kitchen counter.
Literally one of you outside the house and one of you inside the house.
We get a great glimpse into Christina's mind when she says, if she's talking about me from that far away, it's because she wants me to hear her. A full yard and 2 rooms away. She's like, oh, well, that's fighting distance.
To give her the tiniest credit, I think Brenda Kay did kind of want Christina to hear her.
Yes and no.
I think it's more Brenda Kay doesn't care if she hears her. Less that she's trying, and more that Brenda Kay's like, if it happens, it happens.
Sure.
And then, I'm sorry, I'm on neither side, because Brenda Kay and Christina both start saying nonsense with everyone watching. And I mean, each individual sentence doesn't make any sense.
It starts off perfectly by Christina saying, don't talk to me for the rest of the day, and then getting up to continue the fight to approach Brenda Kay.
Yes.
And then the language. I don't want to be ganged up upon.
And then only bolstered by Brenda Kay saying, but you're ganging up on all of us individually.
And then that breaks Christina's brain. and I think she's going for sarcasm.
I think she is. I think it's just badly delivered.
Yes.
Because then she says, oh, because I have 55,000 Christinas behind me.
Well, originally she says people.
Yeah.
And then it becomes 55 Christinas because she realizes the joke didn't land. So she's like, let me change both the number and the noun.
But could you imagine? the most haunted room in the world, and that's 55 Christinas.
Look, there can be 55 Christinas in a room.
And then Brandy K says, but there's 15 of us.
Because she didn't understand
No.
the
Yes,
joke.
but number one, there's 14 of you. Someone went home.
Well, that's my thing. I think this happened before.
Oh.
I think because no one's talking makeovers, no one's talking about it. I think this was a fight that was added in for this episode.
Interesting.
Yeah, because I bet we just didn't see Maggie. They've done that before. They would make a lot of sense to me.
Absolutely. I don't think humor is Brandy K's strong point from what we've seen so far.
Brandy K is very serious.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a shame because Christina's as written jokes are kind of funny, but the delivery is awful.
Terrible.
It's a Courtney situation where every so often you're like, there's a joke there.
Yeah, because like it is interesting for Christina to be like, oh yeah, because there's 55 people all ganging up on you and we all look the same. Like it was understandable.
And then it was my opening quote, but the sentence, you're not the only one that is an individual here. Sure, everyone's an individual everywhere, all the time.
All the time.
And then we get the most gorgeous end to this fight.
True insanity.
When Christina says, okay, Brandy, pause. It's Brandy K.
Podleadum remembers.
It's just so funny because it's clearly the end of the fight. But Brandy's like, well, I'm not going to let you say my name wrong. But there's such a pause where she's like clearly considering like, okay, but it's Brandy K.
And then Christina doubles down on being the worst person when she calls Brandy K trailer trash.
Ooh.
No, thank you. Bye.
Wow, every person is wrong and has never been right.
By the way, if you haven't watched this scene, everyone but Sandra watched this fight. Sandra left, came back down, was like, what happened?
Well, I'm pretty sure when Christina is upset in the bathroom afterwards, Sandra is one of the people she's looking to for comfort. Somehow.
Perfect.
And then Ryan said, enough with this. It's time to weave me up.
It was nice to hear someone be so positive about Weave.
Yeah. I
I
love
was like,
Weave.
this is a different perspective we haven't gotten before.
She just loves him. She's like, great.
Once again, though, it is weird to use it in the singular.
I love Weave.
I love Weave.
Oh my god, Weave, I love Weave.
It's like that little child that's, I like turtles. It doesn't help Ryan's case that she seems like the youngest person ever.
You know what, though? I've heard people say it like that. I think that's
Really?
kind of common. Yeah.
Yeah, this
Sure,
is
I'm
probably
just-
us showing
it's just-
ignorance, honestly.
Sure. It's just, and what I'm saying is we've talked about in this cycle so far, the use of singular when
Yeah.
a
Oh, yeah.
plural will also do.
Yeah. Oh, no. To be clear, she's fully the I like turtles kid. You're very correct about that.
What happened to Sally? What happened to Sally?
What happened to Hirschberger?
Because we're at the Andy Lecomte salon.
Salon.
Salon?
But Andy Lecomte is not there. Too
So
busy.
funny. So funny that Andy Lecomte is too good, even though he'll let them use the salon.
Instead, we get Leanne Citroni, the co-owner.
Little late on this intro to her, too. because
Way
she's
too late.
They have a full Cora conversation, and then they're like, oh, and Leanne's here.
I did do some scrolling through the website of all of the stylists.
Good.
And the one you need to know about is Ramon. No last name. Just
Good.
Ramon.
Sure.
And here's the bio. There's something so fun about a career story that starts, well, by accident and leads to great success. Before Garcia, who's Garcia?
These are characters in the wig, the bitch, and the meltdown. No,
Before
I'm sorry. They would have
Garcia-
said the race of each person.
Before Garcia stumbled his way into the world of hair, so I guess we know his last name, he was the drummer in a band that sounded like the Strokes, he says, remembering his look at the time. I wore a Canadian tuxedo with long curly locks down to my belly button. The creator of Ghost Layers capitalized one word.
What?
Ramon specializes in making hair move.
Okay.
Ew.
And then I went, what's ghost layers?
Sure.
So
sure,
I
sure,
Googled it. Ghost layers are shallow layers that are harder to see, like getting a shag haircut.
Okay.
Oh, but did they trademark it, Hannah?
There's no trademark here, and the articles that I found did not mention the creator of ghost layers. So if he wants to take it, good for him.
In my fantasy, ghost layers and making hair move was that he introduced a phantom to someone's hair that did like a ooh, wiggly hair.
Move, my angel of music.
The new year brings new health goals and wealth goals. Protecting your identity is an important step. Your info is in endless places that could expose you to identity theft, leading to lost funds. LifeLock monitors millions of data points per second. If your identity is stolen, our restoration specialists will fix it, guaranteed, or your money back. Resolve to make identity health and wealth part of your New Year's goals with LifeLock. Save up to 40% your first year. Visit lifelock.com/podcast. Terms apply.
Andy LeCompte and Leanne Citroni are the most California people you'll ever hear about. They're so boring. But, like, at least they've done a good job of, like, if it's not real, like, really sticking to the brand. But the weirdest thing about Leanne Citroni is if you look up her personal website, there is zero mention that she is a hairstylist.
Yes.
Huh.
It's
It's
all
all about
wellness
cooking.
and cooking.
Maybe she's just had a huge life chapter update.
Nope, still does the hair stuff. It's weird. You've never seen that before. Like on a website, there's not one reference.
Yeah, I couldn't tell if they were the same person for a
Yes.
while.
Especially since this is pretty recent, all things considered.
Yeah, but they are British.
We get revealed that the Cora is just what Cora already has, but also twist later on, not really.
Not really.
A jinx and a trap.
Because what Cora is rocking in the salon is not what she'll have later.
Also, I like Law well enough. I think this was still a confusing way to say what Cora was going to get.
Yeah.
Mm.
No, I
To
get
be
that.
like, Cora, you're probably wondering, what's the Cora? Well, it's you. Could you imagine Cora just being like, what?
The Cora was inside Cora. All the Cora.
You're getting
literally
the jeu.
another contestant has to say like, "Oh, it's the same. You're keeping it." That's a compliment.
Brandy K's makeover takes zero time because they don't taper it at all.
Are we going to talk about makeover shots now?
Let's,
Okay, great.
as we go. Because I think they do a pretty good job this episode, makeover wise, of like, we see him, we see them. Like, there's not a lot of like meandering around.
Although Christiana does not get to comment on hers, though
No.
everyone else does.
I generally like the super short hair on her. I think it does make her face, which is her biggest selling feature as a model, really stand out. And maybe it's just because the makeover shot to me really works.
The makeover shot does work. I agree.
Yes.
But I also agree with Lex that this was not styled enough. And her widow's peak looks much different than the rest of her head, and I feel like they didn't compensate for that.
That's what I feel like. I don't think that Brandy K got a haircut.
Mm-hmm.
They like buzzed her head off because she had lice. Like, there was no grace. It didn't feel like this salon did this haircut.
Mm-hmm. It didn't feel styled.
Yeah.
Like,
because
honestly,
they just took,
maybe she would have been better served at like a barber shop.
Yeah.
yeah, because they just took one guard and then went all around and they're like done. Because I think it was a good idea. That's just not, it's badly executed.
Yeah.
I agree. And y'all, we don't get a Tyron. But this is Massimo taking these pictures, right? Massimo made it to the
For
end.
sure.
My beloved little ANTM cockroach.
Ryan, I don't think there's enough volume in Ryan's hair.
There's all this modeling of Ryan using the hair to like strangle herself.
Yes.
I hated this so much.
I think the end result picture is fine.
The weave looks well applied, which we cannot always say for weaves on this show.
The ends look real raggedy,
They
guys.
do.
And I don't think, I mean, this has to be really hard hair to keep up, right?
Yes.
There's just so much of it.
So much of it.
But there's both too much and not enough.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not full. It's just
No,
long.
long.
Yeah.
But I'm happy for her.
She
seems like she's
it.
having fun.
Yeah.
But
No,
this
this
photo looks
empowers
naked.
Ryan. She's ready to go.
Kyla?
Kyla has a nice day at the salon.
A lovely deep conditioning treatment.
Not a word is spoken from Kyla. Because Kyla's like, I don't know what you want me to say. You just gave me my hair back.
Yeah.
And if you look at her before and after, she goes from power pose to like sexy power pose.
Yep.
But she is gorgeous.
Oh, yeah.
It's a perfectly cromulent makeover photo.
Very that. Then we'll take a break. This is a totally normal reaction for Gina to have about her hair.
Absolutely.
I cried.
So reasonable.
I cried at this portion of the episode. I found it very moving.
When she talks about kids pulling off her wig, telling her she has cancer to make fun of her. And then also she talks about every time she takes off her wig, which sounds like not often.
Yeah.
Well, from the scalp, it doesn't look that often.
It's a surprise of how much hair there is. Sometimes there is, sometimes there's not. Drew and Law are both there. I thought Law was at their best here.
Yeah.
Law was very good in the salon generally.
Yeah.
Apart from the Cora announcement.
And was like, I'll hold your hand. You know, like, we'll get through this together, etc. Like, it didn't feel as... This is a rare time that I think Mr. J would have actually been just way worse at this. And I think Law and Drew wanted this to be a kind thing. I still think they're doing it for TV.
Sure.
Yeah.
But these are all people, including Gina, and I'm going to stick by this, who I've clocked as being performative for Gina in the background. But Law and Drew are both very performative people.
Yeah.
None of this felt performative.
No, this all felt
agree.
pretty genuine. I'm glad they used proper technique to remove it.
Yeah.
Because this has been glued down pretty heavily.
Yeah. And then Gina gets, and this struck me as a little funny because I was also, like you, Hannah, very deeply hit by this, welling up tears. But then she gets an end of the hour-long episode drama montage with lilty female singer. Whereas it all but was like, this is my fight song.
It's not your fights.
I couldn't
The lyrics
find
in my
this
head
singer.
forever.
I couldn't find this song. This song doesn't exist.
It was very seasons 3 and 4 of Felicity when they moved to a song that had lyrics all of a sudden.
See, I got Ally McBeal at the very end of every episode, her walking on the street away from Vonda Shepard.
Vonda Shepard would give you so much more soul.
But she looks so striking.
Amazing. This
Completely
is such
bald.
a good makeover shot.
Yeah.
I'm just of two minds about this. Like, on the one hand, I'm glad that it felt like it was handled as well as it was going to be handled. And I guess if you're on this show, you have the expectation that something like this might happen during makeovers.
Yeah.
But at the same time, even though she looks stunning, she looked pretty stunning with the wig too.
Yeah.
So there's a
agree.
part of me that's like, you still mostly did this for TV.
Yes.
There's also, I don't want to equate, I think it's a mistake to equate authenticity with lack of wig.
Yeah,
like,
I
this
agree.
is going to make you a more true version of yourself as a false narrative.
Yeah, exactly.
I agree.
It's like, you weren't empowered, and we're going to make you be empowered. And I'm like, I think she was fine.
Yeah.
I agree. I also think there could have been a world where they gave her a couple wigs.
Yeah.
Maybe better quality wigs.
Or just new.
I'm
you know?
hoping there will be shoots in the future where if everybody is having a particular kind of hair, she will also receive that hair. I hope it's not that, like, you have to be bald always.
I also need to point out that one of the prizes is from Pantene.
Yeah.
So it feels like a disservice for her to be completely bald.
And for that to be her signature trademark look.
I guess luckily it just feels like it's the money, but I also wonder if in the future, not remembering the show, if there's like a Pantene commercial that they do.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
I don't know. Yeah.
But at least she has a nice shaped head.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of the better makeover shots too.
Yeah.
You would think that Christina's makeover would have had a bigger reaction from her because it's so silly. And then this makeover shot's one of the wildest things we've ever seen in the world.
Shot is crazy. It's giving possessed.
Why? The bent legs.
The bent legs are what do it for
This
me.
is how the haunted doll came in the box.
It just looks like she's about to walk and go deedly 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 deedly.
To give
Listeners, Lex's face working through the stages of grief right now.
if there's a bright light at the end of this highlighter road, it's that it's not her hair. At least this is sewn in. Do you know what I mean? Like, this could have been, in classic top model style, a way to really fuck up someone's hair.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. Breakage for days and days and years. Yeah.
So at least, because I was also worried when they showed the Kylie Jenner thing, or Kendall, whatever, whoever it is. But I was like, but that's not her hair. Like, that was a wig.
Yeah. The color is also so funny to me because my niece is a little baby goth and she dyed her hair for the first time last year and it was this. Like, this is very my first baby goth hair dye.
This is very manic panic.
But Christina's just like, cool.
Yes, Christina's all in on this hair and I don't understand. Was she the one that... Sandra? Looks nice. It's a good haircut.
Looks nice.
Yeah.
Neat.
It's cool.
Kind of
I
nothing.
think the makeover shot's pretty good.
Yeah. There's a lot of this pose from a lot of people.
This yellow nail is a choice.
Tyra Yellow? Oh, it is Tyra Yellow.
That was also what she had in the opening credits makeover thing, too. They really just did this for that, and then she also just had to have it.
I don't think Sandra
I'll say
can
this,
model.
though. I think her previous shot's better.
I agree.
Yeah,
The
I
modeling,
agree.
at least.
She's also the one to me who is so much more beautiful than any of her photos.
Her photos are garbage. Liberty? Okay. The talking head from Liberty that we get is from something else entirely.
Oh, yeah.
It must
Very
be.
clearly.
She laughed at Law's joke about it.
Because they say...
It's also a context-free no.
Yeah.
Right.
It could be about literally anything.
Yeah. Listeners, if you don't know what we're talking about, in the show, during the makeover, they make a confusing joke. Will this help you be a Democrat? Then we cut to a talking head of her laughing going, no. Well, clearly that wasn't the same question.
She's also blonde in
Yeah.
that talking head.
Also, it's not like her hair was blue.
They go so hard about how this is going to make her super edgy, this red, and it is the softest, strawberry blondest version of red.
I think this is the best red the show has done.
Yeah.
It looks good. It really actually very much suits her. I actually really like what they did with the eyebrows, too. And it's a great makeover shot.
Yeah. Now, is she still a tiny terror when she turned to the mirror and went, so pretty? But yeah, I think this sets her apart. This makes her unique looking.
Yeah.
I don't think it's particularly edgy. I think it's really funny that everybody is falling all over themselves with how edgy Liberty apparently is now. But she looks good.
She looks like, like model Jessica Chastain.
Yeah.
But she just looks kind of like down home country, but now red version.
Yes. I don't think it's changed her in this way.
No. Aaron?
This makeover shot.
Makeover shot.
What's wild is, because we have not really established what Aaron's hair is, right? We got the whole wig that she threw at Tyra or whatever, but we haven't
And
actually...
earlier in the episode, she was wearing this huge ponytail.
Yeah.
Which there was a part of me that was like a sleek version of that could have been interesting.
Sure. But she kind of just looks the same because we don't know what Aaron's hair is.
Right.
But then this makeover shot...
The face is just biting lip, but not. And it looks like she's going, "Arr, arr."
And also,
And just kind of holding the hair betwixt her fingers.
it looks like she's holding the hair on. And also, why do her bra and panty not match?
She's not the only one.
That happens to a couple of people.
Yeah. But
Shanice gets that real bad too.
Why is she further away from the camera than everyone else?
Don't-
Is it because she's the oldest woman in the world?
They can't get too close.
It makes her look like the petite model.
Yep. And her little leggy out to the side.
And I mean, y'all, imagine being short and old. Impossible.
You got now that we're looking at it next to it, her other photo was not good either.
No.
These hands stuck to the thighs.
Y'all, I like her fine. Erin can't model.
Erin
No.
cannot model.
And
I
they
actually
keep
want her to
telling
have
her
a victory. I
that.
hope it happens. I want a
Yeah.
victory for Erin.
Rio is next.
I hate this makeover. She looked so much better before.
I agree. I will say, to give it a little credit, I think it looks better when it's settled.
I thought it was going to be worse than it is. When they
Yes.
announced it, I was like, oh God, why? And then I saw it and I was like, well, it could have been worse. But she looked so much better before.
She looked so
and
much
this
better
is someone
before.
who has such a strong sense of personal style and
Yes.
is so good at presenting themselves that to take that away means you're doing them a huge disservice.
Yeah, if anything, this is just like, well, yeah, Rio's going to rock this because I think she can kind of rock anything.
Yeah.
But it is a disservice to get the makeover shot here because
Mhm.
it does look better in a talking head when it's clearly been like a couple days and her like
Yes.
scalp has chilled and the color has like chilled a bit.
Which all of us have done color stuff to our hair. Like, that's a very normal thing.
Mhm.
I look at the two, but the before and after, and I just prefer the before so much.
She's so much
Yes.
cooler.
Can I point out one thing in this photo though, this makeover photo?
Yeah.
Sure.
Her feet are so perfectly aligned
That they
it
become
looks
one
like-
foot.
1 foot?
it looks like her two legs become 1 foot.
That's kind of amazing. She has amazing legs.
Oh my god.
Hot damn.
That thigh muscle?
Uh-huh.
Ivana.
Oh,
And like I said
Ivana.
before, they really are just doing this, it seems like, to take the color out of her hair.
This felt like another very unfinished haircut to me.
Yeah, that's because it wasn't cut.
Yeah. Right? It wasn't shaped at all.
No. Because also, she's crying. Ivana's crying.
hmm
And Law is like, this is what they're going to do. And pulls it into this like afro mohawk.
And that looked great.
that
That
did look
looks
cool.
so good.
hmm
And she looked like she was like, oh, that's what they're going to
Okay,
do? Oh, okay.
yeah.
And then they give her this haircut
Mhm.
where they just chopped it. It's uneven.
Yeah, that's the thing. It just looks always uneven. It actually kind of reminds me of what happened to Brindy K.
Yeah.
It feels like
Yes.
the concept was fine enough.
It
And
just,
But
it
there's
just
nobody
didn't-
in the salon who knows how
who
to
can
use
do it.
clippers. Yeah.
It looks like a white person cut her hair.
Yeah.
Like truly, just didn't know at all how to deal with this texture and just kind of, it looks like a hedge clipper went to her hair.
Yeah.
Interestingly, I think they finally went to a salon whose best thing was color work.
Mm.
Mhm.
Because I think all the color turned out pretty good on everyone.
And all the weaves are really well sewn in. Like people clearly knew what they were doing as far as attaching the weaves to
Yes.
heads. These photos are striking because she's doing the exact same thing in both of them.
Yeah. Just opposite arm.
Mhm.
Yikes. Yikes. Then we get a captions crunch from Vega. Because what Vega says is, Tyra Banks turned me into a My Little Pony. But caption said, probably turned me into a My Little Pony.
Super confusing.
You know who else is confused? The colorist. Because you can see on her face, am I being insulted or complimented?
Yeah. And Vega then goes, I love it. And they're like, oh,
Oh, little girl, Christmas morning.
I'm sorry. This makeover shot rocks. This is so flippin' good.
I don't like the bang.
I don't like the bang either.
I actually do. But I also was mostly talking about her modeling.
I like
Sure.
the idea of the bang. I don't like the way this bang has been cut.
Yeah.
They look amazing.
I think Vega is always going to look amazing.
Yes.
I think this hair ruined Vega because before Vega came in with this kind of like rock and roll crazy personality, but was able to like flip when they changed their hairstyle. I don't think they can do anything with this hair except this now.
I don't know. I think the color actually suits them pretty well. And I'm curious to see
I
how
think
much
it's more the haircut that I'm
Yeah.
having a problem with.
Yeah, I'm curious to see how much more Vega we get. I really think the color suits them. Their face is so striking. And I like the idea of the bang. I just don't like these bangs.
Agreed. They're a little, I cut my own bangs and
Yeah.
they'll look good in a week.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, y'all. Like, I'm happy to be on the wrong end of this. I think that's what I like about them. I think this really gives them like a whole idea of who they are. If you wanted to give someone a trademark, if you wanted to give someone a
That's
personal
true.
styling brand, the person in the before shot does not have that. The person afterwards is that and feels like what Vega would do.
I agree.
It's interesting. This middle ground between trademark style and being versatile is a tough space to
Yeah.
navigate.
Yeah.
So I see both sides where it's like, this really does feel like them. It does feel trademark. It does feel like something that they would pick. But are they going to get called out for lack of versatility because this look kind of prescribes a
That's what I was
feeling?
going to say. It feels like they chose this exact haircut and makeover because they wanted a very specific thing from Vega. And we learned that last episode. They're like, we want you to be crazy on set. We want you to be that, even though that's not what they were necessarily bringing to pictures and being successful. So it just felt like they were putting something on Vega, which I don't disagree that they would pick it. I just feel like this is very like prescriptive about what they want to get. Christiana was told that she is getting platinum hair. While the color looks nice, this is silver.
Yeah, it's a little bit more of a gray silver moment. I actually really like it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this is not platinum. I wonder if this was one of those things that, like, in the moment they just arrived at this color and were like, "Oh, this looks nice."
Maybe.
End of
Though
journey.
this photo to me looks like AI.
Yeah.
Oh,
I see what you're saying. I kind of love her first photo, though.
Yeah. She got a wind machine in her pre-makeover shot. What
yeah,
happened?
Kind of amazing.
Boys and girls wet hair flip cycle.
Yeah.
Yes.
But it also looks like a Calvin Klein ad.
Yes. Oh, I mean, I think Christiana definitely gives a very Anna Nicole Smith, Calvin Klein look.
Sure.
Yes. I do think it's weird that she is the one who doesn't say anything about the makeover.
Blink and you'll miss it, honestly.
Also, y'all, her shoes match her hair.
Ooh, fun.
Which is why it also makes it seem like AI. Like, she's also stunning, her face, but there's like this like blur they've put on her photo.
Yeah, it's weird.
Shanice gets a new storyline.
I will talk from a personal place about this. I don't know if the two
course.
of you know that, but I have extremely bad psoriasis in my scalp.
Oh.
And this hit me really hard. I had to stop the episode for a while because I don't want to generalize what I deal with and what she deals with. But it also happened to be the night that I had to do my like 30-minute medicated shampoo thing. And I was like, oh, I forgot about this. But like for years and years and years, I had these itchy, uncomfortable places that would create a ton of loose skin, dandruffy looking things. And people always just think it's dandruff.
Yeah.
Sure.
And so you get like Selsun Blue, you get those kind of things. And that actually makes it a lot worse most of the time. And weirdly, I found out about it the first time I bleached my hair because it made all the spots change to a different color. So then I had this like topographical map of my entire head of exactly where it was. And I was like, what happened? And they were like, oh, that's probably psoriasis. And it just kind of like with bleach, it just like gets more prevalent because it's irritated. And like for years, anytime I went over to anyone's place, and you'll probably still notice me doing it, it's such a habit now, even though I have medication for it and I have treatments for it, I always was leaving dandruff on people's couches and stuff. So I always looked. I never wore black t-shirts.
Sure.
It was like the biggest point of shame.
Yeah.
And I was like, always kept my hair very long to cover it. I am very fortunate that mine's not at the hairline. Mine's all in the back of my head. But I was like, if I ever start going bald in like that back middle, it's over.
Yeah.
It's done. But
Hairpiece, hair structure.
yeah, but it's a very, in the grand scheme of things, there are a lot worse things that people deal with.
Of course.
And people who have it way worse than I do. But it's like, it does make you feel so ugly.
Yeah,
it makes
that's
you feel so gross.
That deep-seated thing where I think it's hard sometimes if you haven't gone through it to know what that feels like, but it's just so primal and so emotional, that kind of thing. I think a lot of people have them, whatever they are.
Yeah.
That's just like, that's that big tender spot that's always going to be there.
Yeah, I'm always afraid when I have a new person in my life and there's someone who likes to run their fingers through the hair. I have to have this really awkward conversation about you actually probably really shouldn't do that. Here's why. And I feel my least sexy.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but a lot of the treatments basically can work, but shouldn't be used long term, but also can cause other problems.
Yes and no.
It's not really treatable. It's treatable, but not curable.
That is very true. It is not going to be. You can treat it so well that no more flakes will happen.
Right.
If I do this thing twice a week, I keep my stress levels low.
Do you
I
use
have
coal
certain
tar?
things in my diet. Huh?
Coal tar?
It's a different brand. It's kind of that. It's the worst smelling thing you will ever smell.
Sure.
It is this black goo. You have to put it at your hairline, so it's got a syringe type thing. You have to set it for 30 minutes. It is so painful while it's on, especially while you're starting it. But then I will say it might not help everyone, but it helped me within 2 weeks. So once I discovered it was a new lease on life. But it's just something I'll probably do for the rest of my life, and that's totally fine. But yeah, when I saw all of this, I was like, oh, I've absolutely been here. And she covered it well. Yeah. Because this was not noticeable until the salon moment. But I also remember being like, oh, I can't do certain things with my hair. They're just never going to be possible. Or I thought that at the time.
Yeah. But this is also rough coming on the heels of how the show approached Gina. And I don't want to go too hard on the show because they didn't know, apparently. So they couldn't prepare.
Drew seemed very surprised.
But it feels like Shanice gets left out to dry here in a way that Gina didn't. And not that it's a one-to-one thing.
No, but I agree. I think because they were so unprepared, there was no fallback. So they basically were like, well, you just don't get a makeover. And part of it, I think, is the show and maybe the salon, avoiding liability.
Yeah.
And
I'm glad that they didn't do anything to aggravate her condition.
Agreed. But I also feel bad because she doesn't get a makeover.
Yeah.
Which clearly makes her think, I'm going to be eliminated soon. I can't do this.
I was very uncomfortable with the camera person in the bathroom with her. I was like, she clearly went in there because she wanted a moment alone. Why does and we've seen girls take to the bathroom before in the middle of makeovers. Let her have a minute, please.
Yeah, the rule is two people in the bathroom.
They were very correct that psoriasis is much more aggravated with stress. I was surprised that they actually had a fact.
It looked like Drew went away and Googled and came back.
How do you spell this? There's so many S's.
Oh, it's not of the liver. No, that's a different thing. That's psoriasis.
Shanice, is your liver messed up? That's so complicated.
Girl, you need to stop drinking.
Girl, we're going to give you a liver makeover.
No, it's not an
Your makeover, your tie-over is a stint in rehab.
And it's very unclear what they ultimately did at all.
If anything.
Nothing. They just moved her hair around.
This is also someone I think have seen, and will continue to see this episode, who is very good at styling their own hair.
Oh, yeah.
So when you see other people do it midly at best.
Like this makeover shot?
Yeah.
This is another one where they're strikingly similar as far as the poses are concerned.
Oh, yeah. This is a mirror version of the same thing.
And I don't think we actually talked about Cora's.
No, we didn't. Why would we?
I will say that the funniest thing is when you look at the before and after, it does look like she got a makeover.
Yeah, because they style it differently.
But they basically take out what seems like all the product.
Yeah.
I liked it before.
Put in different product. I liked it. I preferred it before as well.
Yeah, me too. And that seems like how she normally styled it because we've only seen her like that so far.
Yeah.
At least Cora got the best shoes.
And she looks great. She actually seems like she's modeling in her makeover shot, which is a breath of fresh air from Cora.
Yeah. We do have a bit of somebody needs to get Brendy K off this show because Brendy K just has too much unpacked trauma.
Brendy K needs to see a therapist, I think.
Yeah. And it feels like I can't tell if the show is doing it on purpose. I sure hope they aren't. But it feels like Brendy K is constantly stepping on trauma rakes that she doesn't know is there and getting hit so hard in the face by this unexpected trauma rake. Nothing is safe.
And it always hits her like after.
Yes.
It starts leading into some turfy language that I didn't love.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in the bus, she's like, I don't mind being called androgynous, but I hate being called masculine because I've been called a man in the past. And that seems to probably come from some sort of abusive situation. Is well,
we know that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, it's so odd. It's almost odd to include it, though, in a way. I know they have to set up what happens later, but...
Agreed.
You know, it's such a short scene.
At the photo shoot, Drew's large pants cuff is too large for this tiny elf of a man. They're to like his knees.
And it's, who knew we were going to be getting a video shoot this soon in the cycle?
Or ever again. I had no idea.
A high fashion video that will reveal your transformation to the panel and to the world, except it won't, because we have already seen them.
Yep.
I thought they might be doing something cool where the video happens and then the model walks out or something.
That would be so fun. Yes. But 2 out of the 3 judges were there on the day. So.
Also true.
Director X returns.
Much more activated this time.
Yeah. I love that they, once again, seem super professional. They let them know about what the set is and gave them clear direction about what he wanted.
Mm-hmm.
I love that they showed Tatiana instead of Winner India.
Wow.
The page erasure continues.
And Law is here to do the stylings and fittings, which I thought was nice.
Loved. Yes.
Cool of them to give Ryan a look where you can't see the hair at all.
Mm-hmm.
That Drew gets mad at her about this was so aggravating.
When the outfit is made from cassette tape.
When it's black on black, and there are the big shoulder things that are impeding anything cool she could do with the hair.
Any light-colored outfit would have shown you all the hair.
Yes.
We learn that Ivana's model muse is Nomi Malone.
My quote. She really made it about showgirls.
Yeah, if you didn't listen to our Saturday bonus episode with the bios of them, this tracks.
Yeah. But then proceeds to do nothing.
But I'm just like, if that's your fashion icon, you don't know anything about fashion, right?
Sure, but I wish that she had then gone and done Nomi Malone.
And like done that full routine.
Big. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or just big, campy, like
anything.
The faces she's making are painful.
Yeah. I do love Drew trying to inspire by going, Ivana, you're fashion, you're unafraid.
Randy K decides that jackets are masculine when half the people here are wearing a jacket.
Also, before Brindy K said that, all I could think was like, that's the coolest fucking jacket I've ever seen.
So
it was such a good look.
Mm-hmm. She looked great. She was really well styled.
Yes.
And I was impressed by this impatient pep talk from Rio.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was interesting that Rio and Gina were the ones who were comforting at first, because it feels like all of them did have to deal with more extreme hair stuff and shortening of hair.
Yes.
And I thought that was nice, but man, I fell in love with Rio when she said, this game isn't how do we eliminate Brindy K. They're not just doing stuff to torture us, you know? I'm sorry, what did you say?
Rio said Brendy as an affront.
But it's just such a good perspective of they brought us here to test us. This is going to keep happening. Yeah. And it's happening to all of us. They're not singling you out. Many of us are dealing with these things, and that's the name of the game.
And Rio got an updated brand book because now she's not saying boss, she's saying top model.
Yeah.
Got that language update.
Also, Rio does this all with getting and having the coolest eyebrow makeup.
Yeah.
This notch into a wing in the eyebrow, which she smartly keeps for panel, is so hot.
Sorry, y'all. Like, I don't know how this season is gonna go. Maybe I'll fall out of love. But not since the days of Jody and Nicole have I felt this way.
Wow.
Woohoo! This person is so hot. I
just also love that Rio seems like a genuinely good person.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
a real opposite Liberty
Now,
situation.
I could see it. I could seeing it go too far. There is a point where Rio's like, come to Jesus talk constantly.
There could be some self-righteousness that gets elevated
Yes.
So
by
far, so
whatever
good,
is going to
though.
happen this cycle, but so far, so hot.
So far, so hot. Speaking of Liberty, panting after her performance, gets all of the stage and goes,
she paged it up.
She really did.
It was very drag.
Yeah.
She looks very drag with this makeup. Not in a fun way.
But that's what they wanted, and they were like, they keep saying edge, which to y'all's point earlier makes no sense for what she's doing, but they really just want her to not be cookie cutter commercial model.
Yes.
And she went up there and said, I'm going to give you every move in the arsenal.
I did love Drew's, well, that did not suck at all.
I will say, there's a difference between the way Drew yells on set and the way Director X yells on set. It feels like Director X is there to like pump up the energy, where Drew is just kind of yelling. And it was interesting to see that juxtaposition as like how helpful one way could be and how not helpful the other.
Yeah, it's
Director
like
X pumped me up.
Critique versus empowerment.
Ooh. I think that's very astute of both of you. But like when Director X was doing stuff, I was sitting down like, yeah, let's get in it. It's like a hype person. Like,
Yes.
It's so nice. It feels like they're with you.
Yes. Back at the house, Gina's eye mask looked like coffee grounds.
Yeah.
I said, what weird coffee eye mask is Gina using? Also,
Ivana
Squat Club
also-
with Rio and Sandra. Squat Club.
Ivana also has some kind of mask on her face and is just burritoed into this sad blanket. The theme of this episode, the shadow theme, was contestants discovering that they aren't confident, and that is so upsetting.
Ooh.
Yeah.
People who thought they were confident being told by Top Model that they aren't and buying in.
Yeah.
I think this is also a crew that's learned that they love to sit on each other's laps.
They sure do.
Yeah.
It's a
There's a lot
lap
of-
sitting group.
And a lot of like necks over shoulders.
Yeah.
Was Rio and Christiana like, I think it was the two of them, were like intertwined at one point?
But like everyone is.
Yeah.
It's like just a mesh of
Yeah,
models.
Brendy K always has her chin on someone's shoulder.
It's also the crew of someone being like, oh my god, it's elimination. Yeah, duh, dumbass.
We also get a glimpse here of the top that Brendy K will be wearing to panel. And I almost titled the
Top.
episode after
Top.
this top. This bra scarf.
Brarf.
The
Barf.
barf barf. Well, this is one of the wilder garments.
And it's
That I've
only
seen on the show.
accessorized more weirdly.
Weird. So, we head to panel, and Brendy K isn't the only one who looks terrible because Tyra, in this droopy, hot pink harem pantsuit with a necklace, a costume jewelry necklace as headband.
I like the idea of a chain headband. And she placed it correctly, which I appreciate. But this tickety tack, lost in the attic.
Would have looked better if it was the pretty princess tiara.
And then, if I may,
Please.
Tyra goes, Gina, this week you inspired two of the judges. Not Ashley,
Well,
but the other two.
That's because Ashley was smart. Because Ashley said, "Oh, Tyra's not getting rid of the wig and makeup. Ashley Graham won't be bamboozled. Ashley Graham will look gorgeous."
See, I took this in a more insulting way, which is that Ashley is plus and thus wears her vulnerabilities all the time.
That's exactly how I took it too.
And I did not love that. And that is very much not Ashley Graham's brand.
No.
Her
That
face,
was
though, continues to
100%.
be gorgeous.
Gorgeous.
But that's 100% how I took it too.
Yeah, because that's what
Ashley
it seems
didn't
like.
have to leave. She
Mhm.
already does this every day.
You've seen it.
See, I took it. I agree that is probably how it was inspired, but I will at least say that Ashley Graham was smarter than Tyra was going to make her out to be, and would not come to set without a face.
And to just sit there behind her in like a black tank top and a perfectly painted mug. I'm like, good for you.
Yeah.
I actually genuinely forgot that this happened and found Drew Elliott's story and like presentation very powerful.
Yes. It reminded me of how shocking it was at the time.
Yes. It was a little weird that the show can't mention that Winnie Harlow was on the show and had vitiligo.
It was... Law's presentation of his story was also funny to me. Because talking about being significantly heavier in the past and then going, I just got tired of it, so I shed the weight.
Okay.
Huh?
How?
Yeah, I was being very generous because they shared this moment in the salon with Gina. And I appreciated that both of them wanted to share about vulnerabilities and their body and that kind of stuff.
And I'm not trying to take away from anyone's experiences at all.
That it actually was creeping the closest to that Top Model I think's ever gotten to actual body positivity. There's just such a stark difference in the end result presentation of Law and Drew.
Yes.
That Drew's a very handsome person, but they clearly use makeup and other tricks to cover this on a daily basis, while Law's thing is mostly in their past, and now they wear long hair as kind of an empowerment thing, which I thought was mixed messaging for Gina.
Yeah,
yes.
Sure was.
And Ryan's face when Law comes out says, wait, what's the difference?
Because Law
I was like, that's the only
hair.
reaction we had.
Yes, and very different clothing depending on whatever they're feeling.
Yeah. But I like this between Drew, who has not been particularly vulnerable. I thought this was a really nice moment for them.
I agree. And it really made you realize how much a part of his life the covering of this is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now Director X is Tyra's friend. Since when?
You thought Rita brought him in last cycle? No. Rita doesn't exist. This is Tyra's friend.
And he's not there to rebuttal.
And update to the app prize. Now the winner's going to be featured as an avatar next to my avatar. What does that mean?
I don't know. Next
And it
to
only
my
comes to set.
avatar. My avatar won't talk to your avatar, but she will stand next to your avatar.
This is, instead of getting a winner portrait, you get a winner avatar pairing.
And now we're going to bring in the Tyra avatar so the two of you can avatar together.
And you can download it now.
Gina's first. This corset is crazy.
Hers was good, though. I love they didn't show it enough. I love the bubble mask.
I think with a lot of these, what we saw earlier was better. But if you put them together, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
I did like Tyra being like to Gina, how does it feel to inspire men?
Such powerful men, and two of them.
A Tyra 2 list of men. Liberty's next.
They like this too much.
Sure. I think this is giving like Kesha vibes.
Yes, absolutely.
I think they're just so happy that Liberty did something.
Yeah. I just don't think it's particularly fashion.
No.
It's more rock and roll, which is like you're saying.
It's more music video. It's more Kesha.
I think there was a good bit though from Tyra and Ashley about like being a real person that I did like.
Yeah.
And like but then they're going to be like, but also Trump? So is it a real person?
Make it make sense, Liberty.
And then Law saw the dailies and said, I think this red hair lit a fire in your crotch.
Gross. Stop.
Why are you so fixated on this?
I wish they had made Liberty apologize to, like, the redheaded community. Gone are the days of apologizing to fans.
And hats.
Oh my god. Imagine if we got fan videos in this cycle. The ones we would get for Liberty would have been horrifying.
Rio's next. Looks hot.
Yep.
It's a bit boring.
Moves shoulders around, looks hot. Good enough.
I'm going to say it. All of these are just fine with a couple of clunkers. This is mostly like, who's bad at this?
Yes. Christina, I didn't think she was that bad.
I also thought she was fine, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
But
I thought
then,
it was hilarious as Ashley Graham was talking that Christina kept trying to open her mouth and interrupt and was like,
well,
"Ah?"
what was
What?
cut? Because then they cut to Kyla giving a face as though Christina, like, chewed out Ashley Graham.
Mm.
Something happened.
Yeah.
Something happened.
Yeah. Cora is next.
I liked Cora's.
But, okay. But was it not weird that they used 2 screaming moments instead of 1?
It was a little weird, and you think they would build to the best one, which was she did the full Manila Luzon MacArthur Park eye cross.
Eye cross.
And here's the thing. They want Cora to show a personality.
Mhm.
Cora showed so much personality in this. This
Yeah.
made me, this is the first time I've been endeared to Cora.
Agreed.
I really liked the video. Would have been top 4 or 5 for me. I really
Yeah,
liked
I
it.
think so.
I am literally so shocked. The way this show loves to throw around Grace Jones. We didn't get one Grace Jones reference to this
Shocked.
when she was put in a Grace Jones outfit.
Mm-hmm.
Shocked. We're back to the old pronunciation of Shanice.
Yeah.
She looks amazing at panel. This top
Yes.
knot and this little black dress is it. Looks like a
Agreed.
model.
The video is very melancholy.
Mm-hmm.
And I understand why, but
One thing I want to say about the top knot.
Mm-hmm.
I thought the presentation in the outfit was good. I wonder, she's been shown only covering
Mm.
the psoriasis. I took this as them asking her to make sure that it was visible.
I just thought the style suited her face.
I don't know. I maybe
You think
maybe,
that they're
maybe
making
for-
her perform the vulnerability?
Maybe for personal reasons, I'm too close to this, but it felt like after all of this, they wanted to be like, okay, pull the hair back so that we can see this, so that we can have this discussion and we can have the camera shots. I don't know.
It's very
It just-
possible.
Because
Yeah.
she just hasn't done it yet. If I had seen this top knot one other time somewhere else, I think I would feel different. It's also possible that after all the salon stuff that she needed to like literally like air this out a little bit, get some medicine, get some stuff
honestly,
on it.
Right.
And, like,
it's
she
hard to
has
know.
to do this. I don't know. I'll be interested to see how she styles herself moving forward.
Mm-hmm.
I think these sound effects made Law's speech worse than it was.
I think he was still too harsh with her here.
I
think
agree.
he was going for empowerment. I'm like giving benefit of the doubt. I think he wanted to empower her, but it came off really harsh.
Yeah, I agree with both of you.
Christiana cannot dress herself. What is this top?
With the skirt.
She needs a style lesson. She needs Law to come into that house and do something.
And I didn't think this video was good at all.
I mean, she's beautiful.
Sure.
There just wasn't much to it. She didn't seem intentional.
No.
Yeah.
Randy K, though, is the only one that got better with editing.
First of all, bizarre celebrity call out from Tyra when she says, "All right, Angelina Jolie with the buzz cut. That's your iconic buzz cut celebrity?"
But I also agree with you, Lex. If I just looked at these and had no story, no episode, and was just comparing the videos, she'd been one of my top 3. I thought she looked great. The outfit looked great. The lips, makeup looked great. Like, this was it to me.
Yeah.
And then the weird slowdown of the music during Drew's critique.
Yeah.
What is going on? We're having fun over in post, huh?
It's a sound effect cycle.
Yeah. Kyla, it's so up the nose the entire time.
Kyla's is blink and you'll miss it though. Like, it's so funny since we know what the outcome of the cycle is, how little Kyla we're getting.
their critique is you're beautiful, and she's like, okay.
Thumbs up. Can we get rid of some of these monsters in the house? That'd be fun for Kyla.
Question. Why is Sandra's video so short?
Sandra's and Erin's are nothing.
Nothing.
Erin later gets like a clip and she's like, cool.
Also, Sandra's outfit was crazy.
Erin gets a lecture about not making everything about her age when she is not the one making it about her age.
Tyra's exact sentence in Tyra Show Style is, doesn't it suck to have to hear about your age? And Erin's like, yes?
Yeah.
No? I don't know what to...
Oh.
If we're going to Erin, turn the dress around, Dina. Turn the dress around. What was her outfit?
I don't know.
No idea.
This high school drama teacher going on for a sick child in Dreamgirls. We skipped over, but we'll go back to Ryan. The color of her panel outfit is so gross. This dirty dishwater color.
I mean, part of the reason we skipped over Ryan is also there's nothing to talk
She's
about. She's
invisible, basically.
Sure.
I thought she was going to be bottom two'd because of the way the episode kind of edited her.
Agreed.
And I thought she was going to be the one like, the makeover didn't make you next level fierce, Ryan. But then
right now, this makeover is wearing you.
Yeah, but we kind of don't get any story for Ryan.
Yeah. On the flip side, Vega comes to panel with BWE, Big Witch Energy.
This was goth prom, baby. Alterna prom realness.
When I was watching this episode, out of my mouth came this exact phrase, this pronunciation. It's absolutely crazy. I don't know why.
That's how Vega
But
would say it.
Yes.
And I wrote my best pre-joke in a long time. Because I don't write a ton of pre-jokes. But I wrote, the skin store has a sister, the neck auction.
At least this video is a vibe.
This is one of my favorites, if not my
fun.
favorite. There is character, there's personality, they look great.
Yeah.
It's
I didn't have an
memorable.
issue with the neck.
Yeah, all of the ones I like are just over the top, frankly.
Agreed.
Mm.
And then
And
Ivana...
Brindy K's, I guess, actually.
Yeah. And then Ivana comes to panel wearing one giant sleeve.
Ready to receive an award.
Go on, girl. Give us nothing.
Like a baptismal award. Do they give awards at baptisms?
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a part of it, right?
For like best dunk.
Yeah.
I hate the way I said it. Like the way I said, keep it in. Best dunk.
Ashley and Christiana seem super upset.
This exchange
Yeah.
really upset me. And strangely enough, Ashley becomes the judge, even though she said she wouldn't. This moment of vulnerability from Ashley was very touching to me, and I was very affected by it.
It was. I will say, I don't love the narrative of making crying about something bad.
I agree.
Because crying, if you're still crying about it, like, there's still something there.
Mhm.
You can't, it's hard to be like, well, I'm over it, but I am crying. Like, that
But,
should...
I don't know. I think some things are just allowed to be painful forever, even if you have gotten past them. Like, yeah, yeah. You can be a healthy person who still remembers a traumatic time and cries.
Yes. But there was those weird, like, don't cry. Crying means, like, you're not past it or something.
My inference was Ashley was saying that very personally. I think that maybe she has cried so much about this. And I do think there's some credence of like, I'm not going to let my dad have any more of my tears.
Sure.
I think that the two of you are correct. I think Ashley was speaking from a place, because this story was horrifying.
Horrible.
Horrible.
Her father's nickname for her was Duh.
Because she was
so
dyslexic.
shitty.
Yeah, and that's the kind of thing that will stay with you forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did. I kind of love Ivana being like, I don't want to cry. And Law was like, too late.
But see, that's why I think Ashley said what she said, actually, because Ashley said, I'm not crying with you. Like, in solidarity, yeah, neither of us are crying, but like, that's what I got from her saying
Okay.
that.
I don't know. It's just so funny that Law was like, I mean, but you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ivana, yeah, crying on that stage.
I'm so glad she goes home this episode.
Oh, what a
Release
relief.
Ivana back into the world.
But before we get there, we have to talk about what occurs backstage, because we don't get a private panel. We just get the weirdest backstage fight we've ever gotten, where we don't know who the fuck is talking at any time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Vega says, seemingly out of nowhere, based on the limited context,
Yep.
I split my toe open 2 days ago, but I haven't mentioned that to anyone. To which it seems like Brindy K says, that's a lie. And then they start this fight where eventually Vega says they have to yell at Brindy K like Brindy K's family probably has to yell at her. And Brindy K gets up seemingly to maybe
punch Vega.
But then leaves
smartly. It was an actual fight or flight response.
Yes. And I think Brindy K made the right decision. And then Cora and Liberty of all the pairings are the ones to be like...
How do you know you're wrong when these two people come together to let you know?
The first time Liberty and Cora have probably ever interacted, and they're like, Vega, you don't talk to people like that. And then Vega does not care.
Nope.
Oh.
This is pure evil. This is weird. Yeah. This is a very different Vega.
Uh-huh. Okay, so call out order. Get ready.
Can you believe we don't get screen grabs? We don't get a screen capture or screen grabs. He says
Boo.
pictures. I'm so sad.
Liberty is first.
Fire engine Liberty. Trucka.
Has Tyler ever seen a fire engine?
First call out. What a world.
Then they're like, Gina, you already received praise, so you can have second. You don't get first.
So weird.
Really thought they were going to give her
emotional
first.
Dynamic.
Did all of you think Gina was getting first call out?
Yes.
Of course.
Okay, good.
Then Brindy K, crazy. Third is wild. Not that I disagree, but from the episode we saw.
Yeah, I'm relieved that they didn't punish her.
Yeah.
Because Brindy K went through enough this episode.
Then Rio.
Who shimmies for Tyra.
And then here's where it gets wacky. Kyla.
Sure, Kyla, you're here. Come on up.
Come on.
Oh, thanks.
Then Christina.
Why?
Then Vega. Too low.
I think it's a little low.
Too low.
Yeah.
Then Cora. Also too low.
Definitely Vega and Cora should have been at least above Kyla and Christina.
100%.
For sure. Then Aaron. Too high.
But also, who knows what the footage was?
Yeah. Then Christiana.
Yikes.
Okay. Feels correct, though, maybe.
Yeah.
Then Sandra.
And
then Ryan.
Yeah, who I thought, again, was in the bottom two.
Bottom. Leaving Shawnice, and Ivana, because that's how Tyra's decided to say both those names.
And this whole setup of one of you wants to be here more than the other. One of you believes that she deserves to be here more than the other. I hate this so much.
Yes,
I hate this so much.
Agreed. But also, why is this elimination a mystery? Why do we have to, solve the clues? Why do we not get an individual critique? I thought it was very classy when Ivana is eliminated to do the congratulations, the smile, the hug. It felt very nice. Also, because she's free. She doesn't have to be on the show anymore.
The moment Ivana is eliminated, she starts speaking so much differently.
Yes.
New human being, pressure off, thriving instantly.
But truly the sentiment of, I thought I was really confident until I did this.
Yuck.
Great job, show. Very cool.
I will say I did like the stacked photos that you take at entrance.
That was wild to me.
The portfolio is an acrylic frame now.
Unbound stack?
Worse is why do we have to watch them walk up the driveway ramp? No one's helping with bags? Why can't the car drive down and pick them up?
It's so Love Island. I felt bad that she was leaving alone. I'm like, oh, someone should be walking out with her. And
then we get a ghost caption of, "We see your beauty." We didn't see that or hear it.
And also, why are they using stills from the credits instead of the makeover shots for the disappearing photo?
Oh, yeah.
Why would you not use the makeover shots?
I don't know. Maybe we'll get it next time, theoretically. But we did get to see what this motion editorial was. It makes so much more sense when it's together in one video.
Yeah, for sure.
And that there's group shots in it.
Yeah. So Ivana Thomas during the time of the show, now West, and at Ivana West is the Instagram. This is one of the smallest updates in terms of what Ivana is doing now, but I did watch their interview with Drew Elliott, which I forgot to do for Maggie because I forgot they existed.
You didn't need that.
I have one quick Maggie thing too that I'll add, but Ivana West is now in the medical and health field, and the bio reads "Family is everything. Trust God." The main thing you will notice that people on the internet comment on is she lives in a different body now. For all of the curved, whichever one we want to use, that was put on her, that is not how she presents now. I don't want to be really careful how I word that, but it's like, it's noticeable. You might not even recognize her necessarily.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, this doesn't look like the same person.
Wow.
Yeah. For her Drew Elliott update, and by the way, there's no modeling credits that I can find. Test shots only. Yeah. It also is tough because Ivana West is a name that a lot of people come up. So I found out that at least this season, the interviews are officially called After the Runway.
Oh.
This one's with Drew Elliott. And she claims that in the video shoot, she fully couldn't walk in the shoes. They were 2 sizes too small. And that's what her focus was. This interview is very interesting. Ivana says the word like more than anyone I've ever heard.
Fascinating.
I think it's a nervousness thing. I think she truly isn't prepared to talk on camera. I think reality television was just not for Ivana. And anytime Drew asked a question, Ivana asked it back to him. So he was like, well, do you think, you had any trouble opening up? And she would go like, open up how? How do you mean? And so it ends up being this interview of just Drew.
Weird.
And now, by the way, every single interview has to end with a person complimenting Tyra because the interviewer has to ask, what was it like to stand in front of Tyra? And of course, everyone's just like, so beautiful, so amazing. And the thing you'll notice also when you watch these, listeners, is that Drew and Tatiana from last season are the subscribe now bumpers at the end. So again,
Weird.
Tatiana won last season, and they're trying to make you forget. I did quickly watch the Maggie Keating one, too. I encourage the listeners to watch this. This is a different human being.
Wow.
If Maggie of the After the Runway interview had been on our screens, I think we'd have a very different opinion of them. Also, they say she defends Homegirl in her mind as just chill, but she drops the white homegirl part instantly. And her and Drew talk around that in such a fascinating way. But I don't know. It's a weird interview where it feels like she's both apologizing but not fully acknowledging. It's interesting. And the only reason I say you might like her more is it feels like this is the Maggie of who she actually is as a person.
Like settled.
Yeah. So you may still not. I don't know your life. But yeah, both of these, Maggie's and Ivana's, were like rough.
I am glad that Ivana is off the show. And that's kind of it. I don't know, like...
Yeah.
I still say she shouldn't have been cast. Where was Chrissy? It's my feelings on Ivana.
But it's always a relief when someone isn't going to be tortured on our screens anymore.
Yeah.
And if you're not tortured by us being in your ears...
You should rate, review, and subscribe to this podcast. We love hearing from you, your hot takes, your iced tea. You can reach out to us at podleadum.com or send us an email at podleadum@gmail.com. We got a mailbag coming, so get those questions in.
Please.
You can find me anywhere at Yet Charming.
I am on Instagram at Hannah Jean Ginsburg.
And I'm on Instagram at JW_Crump.
Be sure to use the hashtag PodLeadum anytime you talk about us or when you look up videos on TikTok. They're there. So for PodLeadum, I've been Lex Basile Price.
I'll be Hannah Jane Ginsburg.
And I'm JW Crump.
And we'll see you on top.
PodLeadum is not endorsed by America's Next Top Model, Tyra Banks, 10x10 Entertainment, or any of their subsidiaries. It is intended for entertainment and informational purposes only. America's Next Top Model and all names, pictures, and audio clips are registered trademarks and copyrights of their respective trademark and copyright holders.